when you insert your tampon, you're not going to feel a thing. I don't know, I just felt like having a towel over me today. So yeah, before I start this video, I just want to say that if you are a child or if you're immature, do not watch this video. If you don't like periods, do not watch this video. You know, we're not gonna come with this whole immature, childish behavior on my channel because I'm an adult and every female gets a period. It's nothing to be embarrassed about. If you're not mature, just don't watch the video. Thank you. What's up guys, it's your girl Kayla Klein. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my experience using tampons. My content on YouTube is very random. It's very random content, and yeah, this is one of the random contents that I do. So basically, I was like thinking to myself one day, you know, like I use tampons and like I wonder if like other people use them. So I did a poll on my Instagram and then I was basically like, have you guys used a tampon before? So I think about 700 or 800 females said no, and then 200 of them said yes. 700 and 800 people are a lot of people. Like wow, like I did not expect so much people to say no. And I went through the list of the people who said no, and these women look grown, and I'm just like, you grown women have never even tried a tampon in your life? Wow. Yeah, so honestly, I did not expect to get that many no's. And then I also put a poll after that saying, you know, do you want me to do a video of me talking about, you know, my experience using a tampon? And I counted over 100 yeses. Like over 100 people said, yes Kayla, we want you to do a video talking about your experience using a tampon. So you guys asked for it and I'm giving it to you. Here we go, my experience using tampons. Okay, so I'm basically guys gonna give you like an overview of like what a tampon is and how I use it, how it's used. Basically, it's just my experience. I'm using my experience and I'm just going to share my experience with you. Basically, a tampon is a piece of cotton. It's nothing but a piece of cotton that is inserted into your kitty cat when you're on your period. It's just a piece of cotton, guys, a piece of harmless cotton, and through the cotton, down the middle of the cotton is a piece of string that is sewn down through the middle of it, I do believe. So basically, the brand that I use is Tamp0ns, and it comes in a box. You have the tampons, which are like in a little wrapper, and then you take off the wrapper and then you have your tampon. The tampons come with applicators. Some are made out of plastic and some are made out of cardboard. Some brands, like it varies with some brands. Basically, what the applicator is supposed to do, it makes it easier for the tampon to be easily inserted into your kitty cat, because if you were supposed to have the cotton by itself, I feel like people would like have trouble inserting it because it's harder to insert it that way. Let me just say that it's harder to insert it that way. That's why they come in the applicators. So use the applicator to put the tampon inside, and then you throw it away, and then your tampon is inside, and then that's it. Inserting the tampon, honestly, you have to just hold the tip of the applicator right around the rim of your kitty, and then you slip the applicator up, push it up, and then the tampon goes inside. The part with the cotton is supposed to be fully inside your kitty cat, and then the part with the string is supposed to hang outside of your body. The purpose of the string is basically for when you're taking it out. That's literally all it's for. People feel like, if you pull the string too hard or if you pull it too hard, it's going to bust, and then the tampon is just going to break inside of you or get lost, or I don't know. It's really not that complicated. So yeah, the string is supposed to hang outside, and then that's all the string is supposed to do, just to help you take it out. Putting it in, all you need to do is just relax. You're going to feel more uncomfortable putting it in my opinion, and you're going to feel more comfortable taking it out, in my opinion, simply because when you're putting it in, the cotton is dry, and it's as if friction is just, you know, rubbing against, but not that it feels like bad, but it's just, it's a little more uncomfortable to put it in. But taking it out is like a breeze, because, you know, the cotton would have absorbed all of your flow. And, you know, when cotton gets wet, it gets soft. So, you know, it's soft at that point. And then, you know, when you take it out, it just slides right out because it just absorbs everything. So I started using my first tampon when I was 13 years old. And then I used tampons for about 2 or 3 years. I think there was a time where I strictly did not use pads at all. I just used the tampon. Like, I just used tampons and no pads for like about 2 years, because I just love tampons. Like, I honestly love them, and I honestly preferred them over the pad. So from I was about 13 to 15, I was just strictly using tampons and no pads. With this tampon, like, I was very surprised that this small piece of cotton could hold so much liquid flow, hold so much of my flow. Because honestly, like, I would put on the tampon from like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I would change it to like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. And honestly, the tampon literally held everything. Like, there was no drip, there was no leak, there was no nothing. Like, it really fully absorbed all of my flow. The reason why I did not like the pad was because it just felt so bulky on my underwear, honestly, because like I was going to school and I was doing a lot of walking, and then, you know, the pad just kept shifting and it just felt so uncomfortable. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that when you insert your tampon, you're not going to feel a thing. I feel like this is one of the reasons why some people are afraid to use it, because they feel like it's going to hurt. This does not hurt, okay? It does not hurt. I didn't feel any type of pain in any type of way. And guys, trust me, I have a very low tolerance for pain. Like, I'm really a baby. Like, I cry for every single thing. So yeah, the tampon, like, the tampon doesn't hurt. When you insert the tampon inside of you, it doesn't hurt. You're not going to feel a single thing. I'm telling you guys. There are times where I was wearing a tampon and I honestly forgot that I was wearing the tampon. I'm like, oh my god, I have to go change my tampon. Oh my god, I have to go change it, because I forget that I'm wearing it. Like, honestly, you don't feel a thing when it's inside. Like, you don't feel a single thing. The only single thing that you feel is a string that's hanging out of your body. And sometimes you don't even feel that. Honestly, I don't know. It's been a while since I've worn a tampon. So now I'm just going to clear up some myths about this, you know, tampon usage. The first one I want to talk about is taking your virginity. The only way you can lose your virginity is through sexual intercourse. A tampon cannot necessarily take your virginity, because all you're doing is inserting a harmless piece of cotton inside of your kitty cat. No, that is not sex, so therefore you did not lose your virginity. Another myth that I want to clear up is that fact that you cannot sleep with a tampon in. Yes, you can sleep with a tampon in. I've slept with tampons in and nothing happened to me. So yeah, you can sleep with a tampon in. It's completely safe, it's completely fine, you can do it. The next myth that I want to clear up, because I just feel like this is so stupid and dumb, honestly, because it only takes an uneducated person to say this, and this is that the tampon will get lost inside of you. Okay, so I'm not a doctor, you know, I don't study medicine, but anybody who went to school would know that your vaginal channel has, you know, the opening at the bottom, and then it has the cervix at the top. The tampon is not going to get lost inside of you. It's not. It's almost impossible, in my opinion. Simply because I use them. I mean, not anymore like I used to in the past, because, you know, they're kind of expensive and, you know, I'm trying to save my money, but it's not gonna get lost inside of you. The string that it comes with is a pretty long string, in my opinion. It's a really long string. I don't see how somebody could get a tampon to get lost inside of them, because honestly, how would that even happen? Like, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. So basically, your vagina is a dead end. There is a dead end to your vagina, and that is called your cervix. Your cervix is basically a piece of muscle between your vagina and your uterus. So, you know, nothing can really go past your cervix, basically. So no, your tampon is not going to get lost inside of you, okay, sweetie? Tampons stretch your kitty cat. Now, honestly, guys, this is just false. The size of a tampon doesn't even compare to the size of your finger. The size of the tampon is smaller than the size of your finger, so therefore, no, it's not going to stretch your vagina in any way, shape, or form. If people can push babies out of their vagina and then it just snaps right back, then the tampon definitely is not going to stretch your vagina. You don't need to change your tampon every single time that you pee, because some people, they pee and they keep the tampon inside. Personally, I did not do that, because honestly, even though your kitty cat has 2 holes, one for your baby and then one for your urine, like, you don't urinate and you don't have your period through the same hole, basically. So that's why some people are able to pee while still wearing the tampon. Personally, I did not do that, because every time I peed, the tampon would still get wet, and I didn't feel comfortable walking around with a soggy tampon. So, you know, every single time I peed, I changed it. But you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable with it. If you don't feel comfortable, you can change it. But if you feel comfortable, just leave it in. It's fine. So yeah, guys, that concludes my video of me talking about my experience with tampons. If you try this, tell me, DM me, please. I want to see all my females out there who are going to try a tampon after watching this video. I really hope I inspired somebody to, you know, actually go out and use a tampon, because a lot of people, like, when I was in high school and I was telling people that I was wearing tampons, they would look at me like I was crazy, like, girl, why would you do that? Like, why would you put something inside of you? Just, you know, giving me like this immature vibe. Like, you know, honestly, I didn't think it was all that serious, and tampons were like all I used to wear. So tampons are not for everybody. If you buy it and you decide that, you know, it's not for you, it's just not for you. It's okay. It's not for everybody. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. If you like it, you like it. If you like this video, please don't forget to give the video a big like, comment, share the video with your friends, and please do not forget to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at KaylaKlein1_. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.